Quiero pensar, pero no puedo, no. El ruido en la ciudad está consumiendo, wow. Quieren pensar, sin ni siquiera estar al mando. Tanta publicidad subliminal te está matando. Les cuesta decidir por sí mismos cuál es su bando. Publican sonrisas con el corazón llorando. Quieren brillar, pero sin tener que valerse de tener sus ideas propias. Los veo a todos igual, solo son la réplica de la imitación de una triste copia. Obedece, la vida es un suspiro y envejeces. Te dejas distraer por estupideces y pierdes el eje. Te duele por dentro, entonces te creces, pero aceptas mucho menos de lo que mereces.
¿Y quién te ha dicho a ti que no puedes pensar sobre lo que le di, sobre cómo actuar? Lucha por ser feliz sin a nadie dañar y solo así podrás brillar. ¿Y quién te ha dicho a ti que no puedes pensar sobre lo que le di, sobre cómo actuar? Lucha por ser feliz sin a nadie dañar y solo así podrás brillar. Conserva tu juicio y tu intuición, más activos que el que lucha por lo suyo y no se rinde. Yo ya sé bien cuál es mi misión, y es contarte que el mal por su propio pie pronto se extingue. Me no caigas bajo su control, pues por la televisión es normal que mal lo pinte. Tú mantente firme en conexión con la fuente de creación, vivirás siempre de fin de. Dios abre los ojos, dime lo que ves. A tus propios hijos matándose por billetes. Niños por cada 2 por 3. Pa' unos es bendición, con otros por su causa pequen. Y yo que intento ser un ser crístico, voy bendiciendo hasta los diablos. Piensan que es cierto el mensaje típico. Dicen que invento lo del engaño, y mientras lucho contra mis errores, demonios escucho, me ofrecen soluciones. Pero sé que hay un ángel que quiere que mejore. Me dice haz un trabajo interno antes de que lo ignores, antes que otra vez llores y se llenen los mares de pena y de dolores, ya que en mi mente no caben. La paz no va en un sobre, somos algo importante. Nunca te revelaste y por eso no lo sabes. ¿Y quién te ha dicho a ti que no puedes pensar sobre lo que le di, sobre cómo actuar? Lucha por ser feliz sin a nadie dañar y solo así podrás brillar. ¿Y quién te ha dicho a ti que no puedes pensar sobre lo que le di, sobre cómo actuar? Lucha por ser feliz sin a nadie dañar y solo así podrás brillar.
Me desperté tan cansado, me sentía mal herido de todo lo que he pasado. No me quita lo aprendido, por dentro me he perdonado, pero casi no me olvido. Me desperté tan cansado, me sentía mal herido de todo lo que he pasado. No me quita lo aprendido, por dentro me he perdonado, pero casi no me olvido, no. Todos repiten lo que dice el referente. Discursos vacíos lejos de ser coherentes. De lo que no sabes será mejor que no inventes. Que investigues y no te dejes lavar la mente.
¿Y quién te ha dicho a ti que no puedes pensar sobre lo que le di, sobre cómo actuar? Lucha por ser feliz sin a nadie dañar y solo así podrás brillar. ¿Y quién te ha dicho a ti que no puedes pensar sobre lo que le di, sobre cómo actuar? Lucha por ser feliz sin a nadie dañar y solo así podrás brillar.
Quiero pensar, pero no puedo, no. El ruido en la ciudad está consumiendo, wow.
Copyright disclaimer. This content does not belong to Bible Chronicles or claim this intellectual property. The content provided today has and always will belong to the content owner. Bible Chronicles does not have any affiliation with the owner of this property. As mentioned, Bible Chronicles did not intend to make use of any material for the purpose of harvesting gain. However, Title 17 of United States copyright law states material in use can only be done when it's for theological or general educational purposes, and thus Bible Chronicles believes that this principal material falls under fair use, which honors protection under Section 107 of the same U.S. copyright law.
Hey, più nigga on a microphone, studio of Kion, gangsta song, my brother come over. It's a champion general flow. Listen, my reggae music is lower. Climb the tower, feel the warrior eternal power. My brother come over. It's a champion general flow. Listen, my reggae music is lower. Climb the tower, feel the warrior eternal power. Escucha a Dios si aún estás por este mundo. Voy a robarte tan solo 3 segundos. Quiero mandarte un mensaje muy profundo y pedirte disculpas por si me confundo. Soy un humano más que vaga en estos páramos, que se pregunta qué pasa si nos amáramos. Pero la guerra nos separa, así que páranos y únenos de nuevo, por favor, como quisiéramos. Ve al humano maltratar a su mujer, divisa al pueblo roto por su falta de poder. Sigo viendo al niño muriendo sin comer y al rico atragantarse tan solo por placer. Quedamos pocos mensajeros del honor, fieles servidores del humano con valor, nobles narradores de palabra con amor. Solo faltas tú para guiar nuestro interior. It's a champion general flow. Listen, my reggae music is lower. Climb the tower, feel the warrior eternal power. My brother come over. It's a champion general flow. Listen, my reggae music is lower. Climb the tower, feel the warrior eternal power. Sé que no es fácil nadar en estas aguas, ni mantener el rumbo en este sin razón. Sé que me quemo si camino en la fragua. Este es mi deber cuando recibí mi don. Podría hablar sobre coches y dinero, pero no quiero, por eso soy la voz del guero. Prefiero mantener mi arte mensajero, luchar junto al humilde para destruir el clero. Unos tienen tanto y otros quieren tan poco. Esta melodía me está volviendo loco. Pido a Kion que limpie lo que toco. Él destruye el muro en el que normalmente choco. La tierra muere y morirá callada. Creaste un suelo de arena malgastada. Nos diste ciencia y eso no te avala. Ella da respuestas, tú no dices nada. Sé que mi fe no va mal, pero aquí debajo todo sigue igual. Luchamos por vivir algo que es normal. Por eso lo divino jamás será mortal. Oh, my nigga, feel the rasta, you nigga, no my nigga. Hey, escuela, haciendo fresco lo que siento desde el alma. Nego, lo siento. Lo sé, señor, quizás hable sin sentido, pero al malvado hay que darle su merecido. Mira al diablo en que me ha convertido, pidiéndole consejos a un desconocido. My brother come over, it's a champion general flow. Listen, my reggae music is lower. Clean the tower, feel the warrior eternal power. My brother come over, it's a champion general flow. Listen, my reggae music is lower. Clean the tower, feel the warrior eternal power. Represent, kind of way a city from president. Oh, gangsta shit, gangsta style, gangsta pure nigga, Kion in Selassie. I represent, soul, yes. a champion general flower. Listen, my reggae music is lower. Claim the tower, feel the warrior eternal power. My brother come over, it's a champion general flower. Listen, my reggae music is lower.
Se ve tan mal cuando miras a otro lado, los fantasmas del pasado no se detendrán hasta verte derrumbado. Peores lo hemos pasado. Andaba a golpes con la tristeza, me aportó riqueza, me otorgó sabiduría, pues se dibujaba en todas mis piezas. Yo con alegría le daba color después. La aguja sigue girando, tiempo parece burlar de mí. Dijo que sanaría esperando, pero creo que la espina aún sigue ahí. Con los dedos lo voy palpando. Cierro los puños, escapa de aquí. Agonizando, no me espera el tiempo, no voy a esperar por ti.
Nuestras huellas en la orilla se han borrado por la marea. Si esas estrellas ya no brillan, las entiendo pa' que veas. Sea donde sea, bajo la tormenta o dentro de la odisea, donde arañas cubren el cielo de tela, los aviones nadan y los barcos vuelan. Hey, aunque parezca que va bien, no sabes bien si va mal. Besos que pueden doler, ojos que pueden matar. Tengo mi alma en el almacén encerrada, mi corazón está en huelga, mis sentimientos en ámbar. Gente, Calamala dijo que estaría presente. Fallaron como nunca, se fueron para siempre. Millones razones para vengarme, pero a veces duele más actuar indiferente.
Como no quieren ver ahogados, tenemos branquias y cerrados los bronquios como la mente de un guardia. Yo soy la montaña y vine con la cordillera. Más cojones que tu ganga tiene una madre soltera. Tú cúbrete si suena mi tu. A mí la tengo soldado fumando de su palulu. Ni un conjuro de grimorio me lo salva del velorio. Pa' tener pila valorio se matan vestidos de emporio. Y yo no quiero una pistola, estoy soñando que la vida que quería me llega a tiempo. Desde que yo la vi sola, loco ando. Vino a verme cuando el sol se estaba poniendo y se dejó una pluma y se perdió en la bruma. Nunca se despidió de mí, ey. Nunca se despidió de mí, ey.
Vivo en un mundo que parece roto y sé que no, porque todo es perfecto y lo debo plasmar. Me fumo un trocolo tras otro y lo veo todo otro color. Me siento libre porque vuelvo a conectar. Mi gente sufre y no lo puedo evitar, más que dándole consejos siempre desde la humildad. Es su camino hacia la fraternidad. Solo puedo que enseñarles a respetar y amar. Con esta bendición, como no voy a aprovechar los códigos que llegan, los tenemos que aceptar. Si me reencarné fue para ayudar y no para malgastar mi tiempo en beneficio del mal. De la unión nace la fuerza y eso nos hace juntar las ganas que siempre tuvimos para iluminar a la gente que se le ocurra y la malla armonizar. Vinimos para dar fuego a la que no nos va a quemar.
Arda y por dentro la llama, no puedo contener la ras. Churruscao el corazón, el armazón no puede llegar a pesarme más. Si abro la boca, tu tumba al suelo, me muelo a diario y sobrado de gas. Escupo ristas perfectas, paladas de versos eternos, no mueren jamás. Cuando acabe mi condena, me vi muy solo y perdido. Cada vez más negra la flema, más elegante el problema, pero planté cara a todos mis enemigos. Recuperé las ganas, las fuerzas y el garbo. Dedico requiems a
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. To all of you brothers and sisters, you Hispanics, you Native Indians, you Hebrews of the Bible. And good morning to all you heathens as well. Why not? Let me at least enjoy quite some of that. Whatever it is that called. Give me a second, family. Let me check on my dog. I just started literally, but let me just check, okay? Hold on. My apologies, fam. Apparently, my dog all of a sudden wants to go take a dump. I let him out a little while ago, man. That's the thing about animals. Well, anyways, that's another topic. All right, let me put some little background stuff here real quick. Hold on. I always do that, man. It just turns off on me. Hold on a second here, real quick. Good morning to all of you brothers and sisters out there, man. I know it's a little early. It's at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna make a long session. I just want to get to this point. Give me a second. Where are you, man? Let's see. That's decent. That's decent. Okay. All right, let me take care of this screen here. No, I'm not gonna start reading just yet. Okay, but at least we got that clear. All right, we're all good to go, man. I ain't got nobody here yet. Perfect. Sometimes doing these classes by yourself kind of does help a lot. I have said before though that there is you do have to interact. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a normal human thing. Again, family, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm still tired, but you know, as I've said before, man, I got some weird sleeping patterns, and this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is basically the Most High put me to do, and you know, I do my best to put my brick in, man, as best as I can. Um, you know what? To be frank with you, family, I don't recall if I did this class or not. I've done so many lately, and a lot's been going on. And if I can't remember, then most likely I didn't do my best, my sincere best that I could have. I believe it. I owe it to you guys, and I owe it to the Father as well to make sure that happens. So we're gonna look at a couple of things, okay? You see, the title is called "The Preeminent Leaders." Some of y'all may think, preeminent? What the hell does that even mean? Ooh, man, make sure that I remember. It's cold in here, family. I have an older home. Anyhow, now preeminence. Let's look it up. I had it ready, so let me see if I can. Okay, here it goes. Come on, man. Preeminence. It says here. Preeminence. The state or character of being preeminent. Okay. High status, importance, owing to marked superiority. Eminence. Preeminence. High status. King. Position of superior status. The condition or fact of being dominant. The position of exalted, widely recognized importance. Distinction. Fame. Remember these words. Fame. Illustriousness. Luster. Remember that. Okay. And it says, prominence, renown, prestige, notability, distinction, eminence, eminency, fame. Y'all get the picture. Preeminence. Preeminent. Let's look up the word preeminent, since it's suggesting it. Or preeminence is the same thing, I guess. Doesn't matter, right? It's right here. Superior or to or notable above all others. Outstanding. So we get the picture, fam. Eminent above or before others. Superior. Outstanding. Outstanding. That's what it says. So now, to me, that sounds like somebody that's a narcissist. All right. So let's check out some of the narcissistic traits. Again, these are just opinions so far. When I get into the Bible, it's a different story. And I will take off my hat. I mean, my beanie. All right. Let's find out about what some of these traits are. I'm going to skip through some of them. Okay. There's like 9. All right. Let's go.
Listening, they're wrapped up in their own opinion. Ever felt looked down upon or ignored, even though that person was in no position to do so? You might have encountered a sign of narcissism. Their perception leads them to believe what you have to say isn't important, so they blank it out. Rather than actively listening and integrating in discussions, they treat all conversations as a platform to present their ideas only, which they think are the only ideas worth listening to.
That's one trait. Let's go. I'll be right back. Let me let my dog out real quick, all right? Hold on a second. Okay, fam. Okay. My bad. My sincere apologies. This dog was tripping, man. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, perfect. All right. So let's get back to track. Let's get back on track. I'm sorry. Here we go.
2. They tend to cheat in relationships. Narcissists feel they're treasures that are too good for anyone. Bring this attitude into a relationship, and you have lightning waiting free. They constantly need to be admired. If you've seen a narcissist, maybe you've seen that they almost swagger, oozing conceit and arrogance with every breath. They may look like they possess tremendous confidence, but it's not enough. They need constant admiration. The delusion of always being entitled to admiration is why people around them often find themselves emotionally drained. 4. They do not take any criticism well. Have you ever commented on something someone said and they lashed out at you? Maybe the reaction was more hostile than expected. They think they're superior to others around them and believe themselves to be infallible. They react poorly, maybe yelling, throwing a tantrum, or with another unreasonable response when they perceive life. They exploit others without guilt or shame. Narcissism and empathy don't go hand in hand. Narcissists are unwilling to see the world from the perspective of others. As a result, they're able to exploit others without any feeling of remorse. They can manipulate people to fulfill their own needs without regard for the consequences that their acts. They belittle others. The narcissist thinks they're the best.
Pay attention to this one here. The other ones, it varies because everybody's different. But this is the one that I want to point out, family. And again, I'm not going to take too long on this class. I wasn't too sure how long go, but I got some things going on right now. Anyhow, listen in, okay? Pay attention to this one, number 6.
They belittle others. The narcissist thinks they're the best and brightest, so seeing proof that dictates otherwise, like someone who is more talented than they are at a particular activity, is a rude shock. The response is to make sure that the person is below them, where the narcissist feels most others belong. They try to be dismissive about the other person, to show that they don't really even care about them. And if that doesn't work, they resort to personal attacks. They belittle and intimidate the other person in order to assert their superiority over them. 7. They see themselves as more. 7.
So number 6 is really the case. So let's listen to it one more time. Here we go.
They belittle others. The narcissist thinks they're the best and brightest, so seeing proof that dictates otherwise, like someone who is more talented than they are at a particular activity, is a rude shock. The response is to make sure that the person is below them, where the narcissist feels most others belong. They try to be dismissive about the other person, to show that they don't really even care about them. And if that doesn't work, they resort to personal attacks. They belittle and intimidate the other person in order to assert their superiority over them. 7.
All right, so now, hold on, let me take off my beanie. All right, so now, let's see what we got. Let's go to Colossians. Okay, I'm gonna read something real quick. Colossians 1:18. It says here, the preeminence of Christ. Let's go to 15. It says, who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature? For by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. And he is the head of the body, the church, who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in all things he, saying he might have the preeminence. Sometimes we forget who is supposed to have the preeminence, fam. Sometimes we forget, man. Why did I say that? Connect the dots in regards to the preeminence of who's supposed to be in the superior power position, I guess. What right? Listen, I misunderstood a video yesterday, but I'm glad that I did. I'm really glad I did because it made me pay attention. And I realized what I missed. So I want to bring it out today. Now, I bring up some narcissistic personality disorders, but I wanted to bring up verse more than anything. Listen, fam, I'm going to tell you something. I'm wearing these frames because, sorry to change the subject, but there is such a thing as placebo, and it kind of works, man, because I put these things on. Somebody told me, put them on. You may be able to see better. You trick your mind. And I think it does help. Because as soon as I took them off, I started rubbing my eyes again. It's like, what? Okay. So I'm just going to keep them on, man. Even if you guys think I'm weird, I don't give a shit. I'm waiting for my lenses. Anyhow, it says here, and he is the head of the body, the church. So he is the head of the church, right? Who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, which he died first, the way he was supposed to. That in all things he might have the preeminence. Okay? Not us. He. He. Él. Él. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't get it. Now, as I mentioned, I was bringing up the other video regarding the narcissism, because you can tell through people's words and how they communicate, their style. You see, fam, I pay attention a lot to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This guy might actually think he's slick. Slick Rick, the ruler. I'm going to get a shirt on you, bro. I'm going to get a shirt on you. Listen to what he says, and I'm going to show you who he's talking about. So I'm glad that I misunderstood. It is within me. You know what I'm saying? But watch what he says. We've heard this before, family. We've heard this before. Actually, before I go there, let me go here too. There's a couple of ways I can take this. Ecclesiastes 3:18, it says, I said in my heart concerning the state of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. You see, so the Most High sees man as beast as well. That's why when you go to Leviticus 26, and he shall send wild beasts among you that will rob you of your children. It means men or man. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beast. Even one thing befalleth them. As one dieth, so dieth the others. Yea, they have all one breath. That so a man hath no preeminence above a beast. For all is vanity. We're not supposed to have any of it above anybody else. Right? Let's read it in this translation here. 3:19 says, after all, the same fate awaits human beings and animals alike. One dies just like the other. They are the same kind of creature. A human being is no better off than an animal because life has no meaning for either. Damn. It's pretty harsh. He's talking about who? From dust to dust. From dust to dust. From dust. That's a powerful thing, fam. You know, it reminds me when I was looking at a Google World Map for the first time. And I was like magnifying something. I can't remember what I was looking for. Maybe an address or something. I think I was looking for like Guadalajara or something, like some city over there. And I magnified. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm right there. Not really, you know what I mean? My house is there. But then I see people walking. I'm like, okay. I magnify it. Actually, I go back. I go up. You know, I realize how far I can go up. And the further I go up, the less I see of a human. And I realize at that very moment, we're just freckles. The vanity in us to think that we are something that important. Ye gods of the earth. We the gods of the earth. Yeah, we the goods. Here, I'm going to show you the stupidity right here. Grown ass men walking around with silver and gold. We the goods. The goods of the earth. Watch this. Here goes there. Look.
We out here, man. We the gods of the earth. That's right. We are the gods. We are gods. Yeah. We're the gods.
Oh, poor you Canaanites. Poor Canaanites. Anyhow, listen. I'm going to show you something here. Look at these tactics of this wicked-ass demon.
And poverty, but thou art rich. So he's speaking to the real black Jews in Smyrna. Then he says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. See, the little Arab boy said that F.S. Cherry and Bivens made that. No, that's from the Bible. This book, Revelation, was written over 2,000 years ago. What are you talking about, little Arab boy? You little lying mamzer, you?
That right there. So now this guy's a mamzer.
That's from the Bible. This book, Revelation, was written over 2,000 years ago. What are you talking about, little Arab boy? You little lying mamzer, you?
He's a mamzer. So in his face, in his eyes, this guy is a mamzer. All right?
Americans were the only real Israelites, which made non-black Jews usurpers of their identity and heritage.
This guy looks to me like he's Hispanic. You see, you dumbass so-called Hispanics. Oh my God, man. You guys are really pissing me off now. Are you not listening to what he's saying to you? He's calling you a mamzer. You telling me that you're sitting there in that stupid school with the stupid people in your stupid face, and you're looking like this guy right here, and you're going to let him call you a mamzer? You know what a mamzer is? You know Fopi rode that wave for so long until somebody finally started smacking their face around like what the actual meaning of that word is. If you really want to go deep into the actual word of mamzer, it means bastard. It could be incest, or it could be what? Hey man, let's go to it. This is so stupid. I don't know what it's gonna take, y'all, man. This demon is literally calling you a mamzer. Somebody that mixed, like you have, let's say, for example, a Hebrew father and a heathen mother. That's a mamzer. According to him, because of the way you look, you're a effing mamzer. You know damn well behind closed doors, that's what he says.
Only real Israelites, which made non-black Jews usurpers of their identity and heritage. Cherry's Shabbat services often involved long sermons about the evils of the Jews who would get what was coming to them in the year 2000 when Jesus would return to start a race war.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. I am backing up any white so-called Jew, all right? I'm not backing anybody up. I'm only concerned about our gente here in this continent. That's all I give it. That's all I care about. That's all I can care about. Because that's all I know. Okay? That's all I know. So now this guy is going into Abba Bibbins and who these guys are. Does he bring truth to facts? I don't know. I haven't watched the whole entire thing. But you know what? I'm looking at this here. He's a mamzer? He's a mamzer, huh? This is where they get it from, fam. Y'all are dumb. Man, I swear to God, some of you Hispanic brothers and sisters, man, y'all are silly dogs. No wonder they call you silly dogs. Deuteronomy 23:2, it says, a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord. An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever. So now let's look up bastard, family. Where you at? Where are you, man? Bastard. H4464. Mamzer, alienate, mongrel, that is born of a Jewish father and a heathen mother, bastard. There's several precepts to it. But draw near hither, sons of sorcerers, the seed of the adulterers. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. If you follow that vein, Nate, you wouldn't like it. Ye do the deeds of your father, then said him to go, okay, cool. Make sure I don't miss anything. Oh. Hebrews 12:8, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards. Damn. Anyhow, the point is this. Why are you calling him a bastard, dude? Why are you calling him a mamzer? Oh, I know why. Me, that about to look Hispanic. That's why he says, whatever you are. You see, the thing is, like the narcissistic attitude, you start insulting, calling names, right? You got what's coming to you, man. Look forward to it. And look forward to it. Bastard. H4464. Let's find out what mamzer means.
Strong's H4464. Mamzer.
Mamzer. You want to know what the facts are, fam? The reason why he cannot accept that this young man might actually have some knowledge, maybe not, I don't know. But it just seems rather awkward to me that as soon as you see a so-called Hispanic person speaking, now all of a sudden, man, they may have some sense. I haven't heard this guy. I don't know who he is. But now we're not Hispanic. We got to be some other nationality because, oh, no, you Mexicans, no. You guys are stupid. You guys are dumb. Bastard says, child of incest, illegitimate child, bastard, mixed population. That's what he fucking means right there. That's what you mean, Nate. Come on, man. Come on, Nate. Why don't you admit it? That's what you mean.
Say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. See, the little Arab boy said that F.S. Cherry and Bivens made that. No, that's from the Bible. This book, Revelation, was written over 2,000 years ago. What are you talking about, little Arab boy? You little lying mamzer, you? Wow. And nobody cares if you don't love Frank S. Cherry. Who gives a damn what you think? You're not an Israelite. You little Arab boy. Shut your mouth.
How do you know he's not an Israelite? You Canaanite? Shut your mouth. How do you know you're not an Israelite? Why? Because he called him a mamzer? You see, family? You see what I mean? I want y'all to start looking at these things, man. Why are you guys shutting up? What are you afraid of? What the hell are you afraid of? These idiots? Why? Remember the Bible says, do not fear no man because of this countenance. What the hell are you here for then? Somebody trying to take your heritage away and all of a sudden you guys want to put your tail up between your legs. He's calling you, every single one of you Hispanics in that school, okay? In all one West schools, he's calling all of you so-called mixed people effing mamzers. What is it going to take? Somebody please make it make sense, fam. Make it make sense to me. How in the world are you guys going to allow this to happen? He's calling you so-called Hispanics and Native Indians mamzers. And if you really take this like a different vein, it ends up, oh man, it's just stupid. I don't even want to go that route because it talks about the Philistines. I'll show you. Jeremiah 47:4. Because of the day that cometh to spoil all the Philistines, to cut off from Tyrus and Zidon every helper that remaineth from the Lord, that remaineth. For the Lord will spoil the Philistines, the remnant of the country of Caphtor. So if you go back, let's go back. It was 118. As and the king should go into captivity. Wait, hold up. Amos 1:8, I believe. And I will cut off the inhabitants of Ashdod, and him that holdeth the scepter of Ashkelon. And I will turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish, saith the Lord. You're like, why is it connecting these things? Watch, I'm going to show you. What is it? 9:6? 9:6. Because of the possibility. There it goes. Zechariah 9:6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. You're not gonna sit here and just kind of play around with these scriptures and look at this, look at that. No, man, you guys need to really pay attention to what he's saying. Again, this is not going to be a long session because I'm going to continue it later today. I'm going to finish in about 10 minutes. But listen to this, fam.
Did anybody notice when this clown mentioned congregations of mixed race Hebrew Israelites, which I don't know where they are, where are these mixed race congregations? They don't exist. He put up the rainbow flag, the rainbow colors, I should say.
I don't know what that means. I didn't see it, but I'm going to tell you this right now in case this guy, because I don't know if you don't, maybe you just travel to Africa, and that's probably what it is. But there's synagogues in a lot of different places. And mixed races, I'm not sure what he's talking about. But I will tell you this. You have just, and I don't know what it's going to take for you dumb Hispanics, man. I don't know what. Chingada madre, güey. Pues, ¿qué quieren? ¿Qué más quieren, bola de tontos? Pues, ¿o qué onda? ¿No entienden lo que les está diciendo este pendejo, güey? ¿A poco no? A ver, ¿cómo le va?
O sea, a ver, que alguien me explique.
He's calling you guys mamzers. I mean, you might as well just, man, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, I don't know, just take it, dude. Just, oh, God, I'm out of words. I'm so out of words. Look at, there's like a fetish, almost a sincere fetish hatred, like a slice of both. You see, when he speaks this way, because remember, what did he call, what's that dude, Bezalel? Oh, you mean the wetback? You mean that guy, that mamzer? Or what the other guy call him, conquistador? You know what I'm saying? He called him what, conquistador? What else did he do? I don't know. What else, man? He called him, wetbag. Oh, spick. I've heard that when I was in the school. Conquistador. Fopi loves to say mamzer. They love to do that. But when it comes to their people, right? Their melanated, woolly team, oh, they're just Jakes. And my son Jake's way. Why? Why are we, when we disagree with them, we're mams, we're not Israel, we're not Hebrews. Like he said, you're not a Hebrew. How do you fucking know, man? How do you know? Why? Because he don't look black? Porque no es negro ese güey, okay. I don't know, family. I don't know what it's going to take, man. I was going to do this because I have a whole class I want to do. What time is it? Man, let's go for it. Oh, well, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I don't know what it's going to take, fam. Because look at this. Remember, we talked about preeminence, right? We talked about narcissism, preeminence. You got to worship him. Or you got to worship everything that's considered black. Which, by the way, it's not a color, it's a shade. Watch. This is what he wants, fam. So if you don't worship him or them, you're a mamzer.
When this life is over and it starts again, I wanna hear, well done, welcome, well done, well done, well done. I look to the hills where my help from. I just wanna hear, welcome, well done. I just wanna hear.
Pay attention to the crowd, right? It's like, like a rock star. Like a rock star. Let's go. Hey, fam, I just want to say this real quick. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because if it wasn't for me, your bracelets would still suck. Yeah, that's right. Say hi to your papa. That's the man right there that brought those designs to you, this household here. Right here. You're looking at him. Right here. I don't bullshit, man. I'm going to tell you this right now. And San Diego knows who came with that style. And they know who took it. And I didn't say shit. But again, who are the real culture vultures? Look at this shit, right? Look at this. Look at this, fam. She's crying like it's Michael Jackson. Preeminence, my friends. Preeminent. 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 Well, what else? What else is it? Mamzers. Y'all are just a bunch of mamzers. Oh, poor mamzers, poor mamzers, poor mamzers. My friends, I don't know what to tell you. Go to John real quick. Maybe I'll bring up some scriptures out. Because I want to do this class later on. I'm a little tired. I may need to catch up. John 9 real quick. John 9:39. Let me see what I got. And Jesus said, and yeah, John 9:39 says, and Jesus said, for judgment I am come into this world, that they which see not might see, and that they which see might be blind. And some of the Pharisees which were with him heard these words and said unto him, are we blind also? And Jesus said unto them, if ye were blind, ye should have no sin. But now ye say, we see, therefore your sins remaineth. Damn. Listen to this. Jesus answered, if you were blind, then you would not be guilty. But since you claim that you can see, this means that you are still guilty. I mean, when you're aware, when you're at least not, if you're saying, nah, kind of like, I'm not doing anything, man. You're denying the truth. You're not exercising examination. You're still blind. You're still lost. And we have a lot to look forward to, family. We got a lot to look forward to, fam. Where you at? What am I looking for? Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Okay. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you some of this water right here. Give you some of this Bible water right here. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do, fam. See, let me go to 1 Thessalonians 4:8. He therefore that despiseth not man, but God, who had also given us his Holy Spirit. So I'm going to tell you something right now. Why did I put it in here, man? There's a reason why. Let me go back to that other one, Pam. Romans 12:18. Romans 12:18, it says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. Yeah, it's true. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Okay? So now let's stick to that vein real quick. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 8. Now it says, he therefore that despiseth not man, but God. Okay? Who had also given unto us his Holy Spirit. So I'm going to tell y'all something. When I first heard, that video, right? Yeah, I got a little angry. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it kind of threw me out the spirit a little bit. Because it's what I've been saying the whole entire time. What their spirit is like towards our people. He therefore that despiseth not man, but God. Who had also given unto us his Holy Spirit. So, people, matter of fact, I've lost, some connections because of, they despise the fact that I've been saying exactly what he's been doing. It's like, listen, man, he's going to do this. He's going to start calling his fangs are going to start coming out more, bro. He called you guys mulattoes. He went to Africa and said that all the Israelites are black. And now he's calling you this Hispanic dude a mamzer. And just because of the way he looks, he assumes he's Arab. And on top of that, then it's like he's not a Hebrew because of the way he looks. But I thought it wasn't about color. Matter of fact, I'm not going to do this class like that. I'm going to just do this, fam. Because you know what? That's driving me to do this else. Watch this real quick. I'm going to show you something. Philippians 3:21. All right. Who shall change our vile body? that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. According to the workings whereby he is able to subdue all things unto himself. This is talking about the Savior, right? Who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. So here it says that the Messiah is going to change us, or whoever makes it, fashion like unto his glorious body. Very similar to his. Well, if you take that logic and you go to Revelation 1:14, like they always go, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. And if you listen to that, then they'll make you believe that it's woolly. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if it burned in a furnace. Oh, let's see, you burn something that goes black. Yeah, but it's brass. It turns red, like bright, sunny. Like when you throw ceramic pots in a kiln, it gets real bright red. So if you just take that, see, the Messiah has woolly hair and he's dark skin. So if that's the case, and if this Philippians saying, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. It's not going to be black. And that's what they're teaching, fam. That's why he's calling this guy a mamzer. A mamzer, family. I want you to chew on that real good, man. Real good. All right. Listen, I can hear a lot of noise over there on my end in the other room, and I'm getting distracted from it too, fam. So my sincere apologies. I'm gonna end it with this, and then I'm gonna do a class later on today as well. Okay. I just want y'all to know that. All right. So my apologies. It's just I'm a little distracted because of the noise I'm hearing, and I don't like it, and I need to attend to these things. Anyhow, we're gonna continue this class later today. I appreciate you, brother. Let me see what you got.
This is a well-known store in East LA called Sounds of Music. Man, I grew up with this place. This place has a lot of culture in it. It'll teach you a lot about our culture. They got books on history from oldies. They got oldies. We're really into our oldies. We love our music, man. We're romantic people. We love, dancing with our women, and these oldies tell our story too, man.
Oh, you got the hats up here like Ezekiel has?
Yeah, the tandos, or they call them derbies.
Derbies.
Yeah. Those are old school hats from the Charlie Browns. We call these the Charlie Brown shirts.
Yeah.
If anybody watched the Charlie Brown series or whatever, he was wearing a little Charlie Brown shirt. These aren't Pendleton, but these are similar to what I'm wearing as a Pendleton.
Hey, Nate, are you going to call this guy a mamzer? Nate, is he a mamzer to you? Because he don't look black?
Yeah. And, shirts.
Am I a fucking mamzer? Am I a mamzer? Because I don't look black. Am I a mamzer? See, we're catching on to you, Nate. The real you is coming out. Your real hate towards our people is really expressing itself now. And I had called this 3 months ago. Let's go.
Everything they got right here, bro.
I grew up wearing Stacy's since my 20s. It was basically black and brown shoes, and then they had the different styles. So, everything was creased down, clean and creased.
Yeah, this is part of our culture. But are these guys mamzers? Inquiring minds want to know, fam. Inquiring minds want to know. All right. I'm going to cut it short, and then I'm going to start later on today, okay? Because I do have some things to do right now. I should have handled it earlier. Anyhow, I'll let y'all go real quick. I'll be back. Don't worry about it. I'll be back. I'll be back. Here it goes right here. All right. Let me get out of here.